MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Patrick Weigel gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Dean Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Pitch on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Albies picks it up, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Number 12 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Bryant.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Yu Darvish will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
From the stretch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Batting first, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Eaton is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with 2 gone here, here's a final look at our first round bracket. The winner of our ball game here, of course, will see their logo slide over into the NLCS bracket. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Albies stands at second with 2 gone. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
To short, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Javier
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Javier Baez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Two and two now to Baez. And he fouls this one off. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Hayward stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Outside, that's a ball.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, that sets up a big pitch. You don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. One away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now to the plate, Austin Riley. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Riley has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Jared Young, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 19, Jared Young.
First pitch of the. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Ready on 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Yu Darvish, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The pitcher, Patrick Weigel, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's finally over for a strike. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First offering on its way. Ozzie Albies will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Sharp ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch.
That's inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Two and one. Here it is.
That's out.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Two men are on with two men out. And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's belted high and deep into right center. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Acuna digs in now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that is right there for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Cub error, and a runner left. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs nothing. Striding in once again, number 12 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Riley is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball inside. Two balls, no strike.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
No runs, no hits, one error for the Cubs to this point. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
From the stretch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And a curveball in for a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Long throw to the plate. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 0-1 offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
At the plate, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Strike taken up in the zone. Here's Darvish on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Jared Young. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 19, Jared Young.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready once again, number 12. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-0 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Tyler Flowers.
And now a pitch on the way. Right there for strike one.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's the 2-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Gordon has a play. 1 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Patrick Weigel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. 2 out here and a runner at second. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home.
Yeah. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
High and deep down the left field line, and that's going to land foul. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready on 0-2.
That's the ball.
Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2,
Adam Eaton digging in next. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air out to right. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
3-0 pitch on its way. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell.
Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Striding in, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Braves strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Luke Jackson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he fouls this one off. Now here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Jared Young. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
0-2.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher, number 11.
Alex Kirilloff will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 76. Alex Kirilloff.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Jacob Webb will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 64. Jacob Webb.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Our score remains 2-1. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now in the box, Austin Riley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Mills is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back, still going back, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
So now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. No outs, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Eric Sogard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 8, Eric Sogard.
Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey!
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. High in the air into shallow left center. Baez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Chris Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Leading off the inning, number 12, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This one's flared off to the right side. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. First offering on its way. Chris Bryant is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit softly on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping in the long ball threat, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way.
Ball. That's in.
Martin, a native Texan. He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Contreras, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Javier Baez would be next. 2 out, nobody on. into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll get it into second while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball in.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Jeremy Jeffress answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Austin Riley will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Braves will strand 3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 19, Shane Green. Now playing third base and batting 9, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Here's the first pitch. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the 9th. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box. and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Green, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Jared Young waits on deck. The 3-0. This is pulled into right. Betts is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared Young.
At the plate, Jared Young, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the 2-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Josh Fegley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 4, Josh Fegley.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Fastball well outside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
The next Cub up, D. Gordon. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green, batting at an even .400. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting, number 12.
Standing in now, number 12. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning is going to turn around.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 3 runs already home here. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's now 4-3 Chicago. Liam Hendricks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
16, Liam Hendricks. Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
In now, Tyler Flowers, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Boy, that can be demoralizing. You have the lead, and you give up a home run in the bottom of the ninth to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Adam Duvall.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, fouled away. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Oh. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And the runner back. The 0-1. Possible winning run on first, one man away. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Jeremy Walker takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 63, Jeremy Walker. Leading off to the Cubs, the third baseman, Bryant.
Now the pitch.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Walker, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna going back. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Now the 2-1. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So a big moment in the ball game here. Javier Baez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1. In the dirt, the throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 2-0. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Well, this is a strikeout situation. but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
The batter.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in your game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now is Adam Eaton. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners are at first and second with one away. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out a bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Will Smith takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. At the plate, Jared Young, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Still only one out in the inning. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Souza, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 12.
Into the box, number 12. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Acuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Cubs are on top 7-4. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first pitch. Kimbrell, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Standing in now, Dansby Swanson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Full count, 3-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Final strike for the Braves. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For Atlanta, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.